Thanks for staying up late with TCM and Bugs Bunny, our star of the month. I'm Alicia Malone, and tonight we've watched Bugs Bunny in shorts inspired by classic westerns and swashbuckling adventures. So now it's time for a little science fiction with Hair Raising Hair from 1946, Water Water Every Hair from 1952, and Dr. Devil and Mr. Hair from 1964. In Hair Raising Hair, Bugs Bunny stars alongside a caricature of Peter Lorre, an evil scientist who lures Bugs into his lair with a mechanical female bunny, intending to feed him to his monster. This monster is bright orange, hairy, heart-shaped, and wears tennis shoes. The monster also appears in our second short, Water Water Every Hair, where the scientist aims to harvest Bugs Bunny's brain. In this short, the monster is named Rudolph, but later animator Chuck Jones called him Gossamer, and that name stuck. The official Chuck Jones website describes Gossamer as a mad scientist henchman, loves spider goulash, scared of people. And in these shorts, the scared way Gossamer says the word people became his catchphrase. In our final short, Dr. Devil and Mr. Hare, we see the Tasmanian devil running loose in the jungle, and every animal is scared of him except for one cheeky rabbit. The Tasmanian devil, or Tas for short, also became a popular recurring character, inspired by the real Tasmanian devil, a lively, carnivorous marsupial that is endangered but can be found in Tasmania, Australia. All right, let's get started. Here is Bugs Bunny in a shorts block we're calling Mad Science. One TCM friend who is a big fan of Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes is Leonard Moulton. The legendary film critic has often spoken about the impact these short animated movies had on him as a child, which he summarized in the foreword for Jerry Beck's book, The 100 Greatest Looney Tunes Cartoons. Moulton wrote about how much these films had taught him because of all the cultural and historical references they included. Moulton mentioned a moment when he appeared on Entertainment Tonight and asked an intern to find some footage of Jimmy Durante. The intern, he said, had no idea who Durante was, but once Moulton started explaining Durante, the intern understood who he meant from seeing caricatures of him in cartoons. These Looney Tunes and merry melodies, he wrote, entertained, informed, and influenced several generations of kids. Speaking of cultural references, since we just saw the Looney Tunes version of an evil scientist and his monster, after this break we'll watch the classic Universal version of Frankenstein from 1931, so don't go anywhere.
Next on TCM, Frankenstein, then the curse of Frankenstein, and later, Frankenstein must be destroyed. TCM does the Monster Mash tonight.